I'm trying to think what happened last season. There was Staten Island's reference that I remember. There was so much zaniness
too
going
crazy.
down. It was
too crazy last season. And for 4ZR's True, it already looks like they have water in their lungs before they dive into the lake. They're down on HP. They're looking bad, pretty much like Waze right now on HP too. Has to dive into some minis and not a flop or a med kit. It's fine. But yeah, for a lot of trios, you have to be very careful at how much damage they're taking getting to the zone. Sancho is absolutely correct. Once you're here, it's going to take you double the builds to be able to survive. You have to build on the floor. And then every single opening there's going to be even more eyes looking at you. There's no buildings, no terrain in the way.
So that will say, Queasy's trio, known to take height. If they could take it here in this in-game, that is a really strong probability for them to walk away with the Victory Royale and catch up to Refsgaard, Endretta, and Savage.
That's all it is right now. People trying to catch up to Savage, but Savage has to go down alongside Endretta and Refsgaard for that to happen. Noahreyli, Vadeal, and Rezon. Mid-ground this time, I don't think Rezon wants to get headshot, both sniped again. They're looking to play defense and make sure all three are alive. They're so good when they're a trio. Looking at the waterfalls on the right. They're on a higher layer. It's tough for them to do their classic box-to-box beam, but they'll find a way. Bad sniper on the receiving end. They're going to be really cornered down here. Esti, this is their home turf. Sancho, they were born in Lazy Lake, and right now they're getting molded by Noahreyli, Vadeal, and Rezon.
Yeah, it looks like all the tourists from Lazy Lake are coming in and kind of changing the neighborhood that they're known to. You know, people like the neighborhood was never the same. Everything's different now. I wish it was back in the old days, but those old days, everything's been upgraded and everything's been infiltrated by all the people that are moving on through and Waze right now. 22 below has some work to do to be able to survive right now. Nebs, Booback, and Waze have been doing a fantastic time of being in the middle of the packet in game, just getting there, but barely one above. And so many people have to go down. 14, 13 people now, and now they're dipping into the rest of the hard mats. They're on the rope, Shio, and they have Gray on their layer.
Still have a chance to punch back and fight. Wade's looking for any shots left and right. Neb's actually going down on the backside. Boobak will have to try to make amends for it, but Zone's coming in, so they actually can't even get to the loot or the body. Wade's looking on the right side. Wolfie's looking down bad on the bill. Switches to wood, back to metal. Wolfie's trying to go for it, and Endretta might have been knocked. Queasy also down to the Zaiku. Everything is turning on its head, and it's not even rotating yet. It's not even closing in half and half. Hey, did these guys even reload? What is the mag size for Waze and Boobak? The shots are not stopping. Slender down. Wolfie's low HP. They picked up another jam sites here now. The edge of the zone is just catastrophic for any team down below. Waze and Boobak are not holding anything back.
All the teams that were on that struggle southern rotation are now breathing a sigh of relief, and Rezon Noahreyli, thank you, get up there and show that Bloomy's now being taken over. That is a huge play, and Noahreyli and Rezon are back up into the sky, and they are soaring. They may be soaring to the top of the leaderboard here after this match. That was a big, just an alpha ramp right out to and Bloomy's trio. I've been there before. I know what it feels like to be ramped up to. It's a scary sight, especially when you have Noah, Rezon, and Vadeal going up to your door.
Man, I was about to talk about it in a sec when we went back to Bloomy, but I was gonna say they have had height in other games. Their weakness is literally god ramps. There's been multiple games. I think it was Trulex who god read them yesterday. They're on height. They're getting bow sniped or something. This time, Rezon, Noahreyli, and Vadeal, I think they understood height wasn't being that active. Bloomy, you know, a little bit new to looking at how to actually play it. And boom, they're up there. It looks good. 4-0 Nate and Taysom, though, once again, lost at sea. This is just so bad. They're the only trio all the way on the backside, too. What a horrible situation for them to be in so far. So close to the top of the leaderboard, too. Can't go down here. Nate trying to clutch it up. 6 HP. It looks like it's the 9th zone for him right now, but the moving zones haven't even started. Every team is shooting at him. I count at least 15 ARs. Somehow he still finds a little bit of levity in the situation, a little bit of peace. He'll survive for a bit, but he's on borrowed time.
Nate, he's gonna have to turn into a Houdini to survive that max pull, because he's gonna have to go through the entire lobby. We'll keep an eye on the feed, but now all eyes are going back to our first place team of Refsgaard, Endretta, and Savage. Zone thankfully pulls their way. Nate gets taken out by Jerky there, so that run is over. The Magician could not get out of that trap. Now, Refsgaard, Endretta, Savage, just focus in here. Let's tell you the gravity of the situation here. Throughout the entire time, they've been getting as many placements here, getting just enough elims just to be able to stay ahead of the push from Queasy, to stay ahead from Hen and Tayson. Now Tayson's gone. Now Hen is gone. They just have to avoid Queasy here. And look at how much damage Noahreyli and Vadeal and Rezon are. Over 1,000. Now this is where they traditionally are in the early game, but now they're doing it at the end game.
And this is one of the easiest zones to maintain height. So many top buildings, so many old builds to connect to. Noahreyli, Vadeal, and Rezon have a huge chart they can operate off of. No one should be able to really take it down. They could get snuck on from the back in these earlier zones. If they make it to zone 8, I feel like they can't be stopped. Meanwhile, though, on low, Stormy right above Savage. Snazy also moving in. Floki rolling through. Forziar gone and Hen is gone. That's 3rd and 4th place down. There's a lot of room for people to move up.
Second place.
Jerky can't. 2nd place is on a lifeline right now. One last teammate left alive. Height is just punishing everyone. Trulex, you have to stay alive for this placement, my friend. Your tournament run might be at stake over here on the 3rd game of the 2nd day. He's looking to see what he does next. Zone actually does pull away. It's all of the Trulex to hold on to spot number 2 right now. He's not gonna be able to get the revive. Meanwhile, Vadeal still popping all the way up top on height. Joe Shadow moving down below. Refsgaard and Savage is still ahead of zone.
Ahead of zone and looking healthy. That's exactly where the position that there would be. Every time they find success at in-game, they're right then and there. And look at it. All the pressure's going down right now from Noahreyli and Vadeal and Rezon here. Trulex is on the backside. Trulex has to hold on. Trulex is in 2nd place without any kind of HP to med back up to full health here. But now all eyes are on this new form trio. It feels like they're just changed their ways, being patient. Let's go back into the great. Vadeal and Rezon now on height. Savage and Endretta, Refsgaard working through those buildings like you pointed out here, just giving them a little bit more time, a little bit more placement points, and now we're in the top 10.
And this is where low ground kind of gets tricky. Cars in the way, buildings you can't really break through in time either.
No builds.
Savage, no builds, nothing to really reform in terms of trees. They split up a little bit of mats. Minis also dropped down. It's looking like a 3v3 between Refsgaard and Endretta, Savage, Rezon, Noahreyli, Vadeal at the very end, but they still have to survive. Thomas HD alive as a solo all the way on the backside. Endretta actually going down from up top. The server's getting squeezed right now. Endretta, Refsgaard, Savage are waiting, and boom!
This is big.
Big shots coming through. Shadow, Joe, and Stompy kind of stuck on the left corner. Savage, though, is caught out. He was too far, and he goes down. It's up to Endretta and Refsgaard to carry that torch to 1st place all the way. Meanwhile, Zyku taking out Stormer right from the backside. Low ground is a maze, a labyrinth, and you can't just hug the right wall. There's no solution to this. You have to react to everything going on in front of you. Noahreyli is getting close and personal, dropping for height, looking for box-to-box fights. Shakeoffs going down. They still have mass to survive.
Vadeal, Noahreyli are the dogs, are sending down there to get some big bites on the low ground. They're going up for some air, and they're diving back into the mess that's on this low ground. Opportunity here for another victory royale. Stompy gets bopped. Here we go. This is it right here, Shio. It's a top 4 situation, and I'm just taking a look, and I believe Endretta is still holding on. This is going to be a big game for them, but if Noahreyli, Vadeal, and Rezon could get some eliminations and the victory royale, they're going to be able to get into that top 3.
A slow burning game going to max brightness. Noahreyli, Vadeal, and Rezon are all still alive. 3 different teams left, 8 players, and they have 3. A majority of the pie so far. They're looking to drop down in just a bit, but there's a big retake coming through. Is that Fury randomly going for height? You can't do this against the best aggro team. They're looking to take him down, but no. Vadeal gets clapped. Rezon gets also completely brapped, but there it is. Fury gets taken down. Now Noahreyli is dropping to the floor. It looks like, yes, there is one team down below. Endretta still surviving as a duo. 2v2. We got another matchup to watch in just a sec. The zone's actually pulling up towards the hill. Noahreyli in advantage, but he's getting prepped to dive below. Taking a big breath of big shields before he hits that water. He goes straight down. No, not yet. Stink balls from Endretta. They have the Elam. Siphon comes through. Yes. Rezon's up top with a med kit. Refsgaard has the last tick of the zone. Rezon eating the meat right now too. He's going straight for that drop down. It's not going to be enough for the heals to survive. Rezon, Vadeal, Noahreyli. Textbook game. That was absolutely crazy to watch.
Was that 10 elims, 17 total for that trio? Was that and the victory royale? Yeah. I thought that was going to be a top 3. They're going to the moon. They're going to the moon.
No, they're going to a different galaxy. They're going to a different. We don't know where they're going, man. Yo, see, Levin Reese, give us an astronomical chart. Where's this trio going, really, man? Show me the desk. Show me the desk.
Bro, we've got